A business opened with the motive of trading a product or a service will struggle to make enough sales in today's very competitive marketplace. But a business opened with the motive of addressing an identified need or problem will easily connect with its target market and thus enjoy strong patronage. What is the difference? The first business is focused on making sales, that is, earning income. The second business is focused on providing solutions through its product or service. People buy solutions, not just products or services. In other words, a product or service is of little value if it does not fix the problem or meet the need. When your focus is on making sales, you will be insensitive to the customer's cravings and deaf to his or her complaints. But when your focus is on being a solution, you will be able to tweak your product or service to actually satisfy the customer's need. And of course, a satisfied customer will always return. In fact, will bring others along. Therefore, to identify what business to start, you don't start with choosing a product or service. You begin with looking for any of the following: an unmet need, or a poorly met need, or an unsolved problem, or a poorly solved problem. Once you have identified a need or a problem in the locality you want to set up this business, you then trace such a need or problem to the product or service that addresses it. Now, everywhere there are human beings, there are lots of needs and problems with which to create a business. Question is, how do you decide on what particular need or problem to zero in on? That is where vocational alignment comes in. Vocational alignment is the act of centering your work life, your career, your financial endeavors around your vocational aptitude. See, every one of us is born with solutions to human needs and problems in the form of talents. Every one of us has a calling to be an answer to a particular need of humanity. And the pointer to this calling is your preoccupation. I call it your spark. That problem you keep seeing everywhere you go is the very problem you have been assigned to solve. You are meant to make an occupation out of your preoccupation. Every business that has stood the test of time was built on the spark of its founder. In fact, every employee, self-employed, and employer shining in their workplace made the decision early in life to find a job or create a job and thereafter build a career on their identified spark. You too should do the same. Why is this important? Running your business comes with both positive and negative pressure. Some people ride on this pressure and soar, but others are drowned by this pressure. If you are running a business you are not naturally wired for, you will be stressed and strained by this pressure, and it will tell on your physical or mental health sooner or later. Secondly, that big hit you are dreaming of will not happen overnight. You will need to give that business 3 things. 1, long hours of work. 2, unconditional commitment. And 3, lots of patience. These 3 things are very difficult to keep giving when you are running a business you are not naturally wired for. And yet, Without these three things, you will never arrive at that big hit you are dreaming about. So, you want to start a business that will give you wealth and stardom? Think self-actualization. Think stewardship. If you will align with these two principles, 1, choose a business on the basis of your spark. 2, go into business to make life better for people, not just to earn income. Then, what you start will not just survive, it will thrive. But what the majority of people do is that they look around at what business is enjoying strong patronage and they plunge into the same business. What these people do not factor into all of this is that their entry into the market slices the market share. Sometimes in the same neighborhood, you find several people doing the same business door to door. You see, the more people trading the same product in an environment, the less customers each particular business ends up having. Now, the fact that you set up a business in the area of your spark will not absolve you of competition. It will not stop people from copying you. In fact, when your business begins to thrive and people see, yes, others will spring up doing the same thing. But you see, you will have charisma working for you. Charisma is a big leverage in the days of small beginnings and also in the long run. Your charisma is a natural and permanent attraction that makes you stand out from the crowd. It will also draw to you sponsors and volunteer promoters. Also, in the area of your natural aptitude, you are maximally creative. This means that you will be able to keep innovating. Innovation and a commitment to excellence will keep you ahead of rivals and copycats. So, you have two options. You can take the shortcut by doing what comes easy, what your neighbor is doing, what your friend is doing. The shortcut can give you instant success, but that short success will be short-lived. You can also take the second option and do things the right way. This second option will protect your investment and your sweat, and it will also give you a solid foundation for long-term success. Information is power, but that power is only active when you act on such information. One mistake can take you years to recover from, if at all. Choose wisely. Take a cue from the failures and the successes of those who have gone ahead of you, and try not to repeat their own mistakes.